The Roz and Mocha Show. KiSS 92.5.
Dude, congratulations. This movie, I need to find out how you jumped on board on this, because this is absolutely fantastic. Because maybe it could really happen. Who knows, right?
Well, yeah. I don't know. I kind of hope not.
That was the one question I was watching this. I was like, but you never know when you donate that much.
Yeah.
How many people are dipping into the pond, right? So you never know. That's my metaphor, and I'm going with it. So how did you jump on board on this?
I hooked up with my agent and everything, and went into audition. And I was still living in Philly at the time. I'm from Philadelphia, and I just cut up to New York. I took the bus up to New York. I had to audition like 6 times to get the part, and so yeah, just hustling, making it happen, putting in the work, and yeah, up and back from New York 6, 7 times. And
so for those that are just tuning in. Vince Vaughn in the film has 530 or 533 33 kids. So if you auditioned 6 times, times that by the 533 other people who had to audition, that's a long process.
Yeah, the director had to sit through a lot of tapes of 20-year-olds.
I would have just been like, yeah. Now, it's so funny because you also have a book out, great book. I've read some excerpts online.
Thank you.
Is everything that you do have to do with music? Because in the film, you're also playing guitar. You play guitar in real life. You're performing at the Drake in Toronto. And your book is about music as well. So it seems like everything with you, is that in your rider? I have to play guitar.
It has to be. No, I mean, music's a huge part of my whole life. It's like it's been the start of everything, and the reason I am where I am today. I owe everything to music. It's always been just a huge, kind of emotional outlet for me, and the creativity that I've been able to explore and stuff. So yeah, it's definitely a huge part of my core. So
for someone who's written a book, they have some music out, which is fantastic, under your name on YouTube, and check that out. And now a film. Is there one that you prefer doing over the other? Because those are so many different sects in life that you're dipping into.
Not really, honestly. Whenever I think about that question, like if I had to choose, I don't think I could. Like I never have, and I don't think I could. It would just be too heartbreaking to have to leave one behind, and also kind of drives you crazy to have to do like just the same thing, and that's it, and that'd be your only way to like get it out and stuff like that. It kind of can be frustrating because everything, it's a roller coaster in the entertainment industry, and you got your ups and downs, and when you're down on one part, it's nice to be able to jump over to the other.
How fun was it to work with Vince Vaughn? Because
awesome.
If I was an actor, he'd be my dream co-star.
Yeah.
Because he could honestly read the phone book, and I'd be right there watching.
Yeah.
He must have been just a great guy on and off camera.
Totally. Yeah. He's got such a great personality. It doesn't matter if the camera's rolling or not. He's always cracking jokes and stuff. And he's a great dude. We shot in New York for like three months, which was awesome. And we went out for beers a bunch of times. No way. He's just a great guy. Yeah.
And what was it like to play his son?
It was.
What was he like as a dad?
He was great. He was a great father figure.
He was right there next to you while you were playing your guitar on the street trying to raise some money. He was right there cheering you on.
Yep. Yeah. It was so cold that morning that we shot in New York.
Really?
Man, it was like. We had some cold days on that set, and call times were always like 4:30 in the morning and stuff like that. We start shooting as soon as the sun comes up.
Not really a glamorous life, because you're painting. It's so funny you bring that up, because you think the movie star lifestyle and you think it's all glamorous and stuff, but you really earn your dough when you're doing this stuff, because you're getting up at 4:30. You're doing 800 takes. So
a lot of people don't see that. That kind of gets like people don't really realize. It's the toughest thing is that you really have to be. No matter what time of day it is, whether it's 4:30 in the morning, your call time, or whether your call time was at 5 a.m. and your scene doesn't get shot until like 10 p.m. type thing, and you've been on set all day.
And for a musician, you don't know that there's a 5 a.m. You only know of the 5 p.m. This is a whole new world for you, right?
I couldn't hang. I'm on the subway in New York. It's 3 in the morning going to meet up at the bus on like.
Oh, you probably looked homeless.
It was bad. It was bad, man.
I can only imagine. Yeah. You must be so. Did you get the chance to see the finished product yet? Have you seen this? You must be so proud.
Oh, it's great. It's really, really like a humbling thing to see how well it came together.
I cried watching the trailer. I'm that guy. I cried watching the trailer. This is the kind of movie I buy the DVD. I go and see the movie so many times. I love this kind of movie.
It's killer, man. It's got so much heart to it.
It really does. Yeah. I mean, it may not be like realistic, but it could be. But it's still one of those things where it really tugs at the heartstrings. It was just fantastic.
Yeah.
And you did such a fantastic job in this. I was really impressed.
Thanks.
Now, let's talk about your book for a little bit. What's that about? Where can people get it on Amazon or or Indigo here in Canada?
Yeah, it's on Amazon. Barnes & Noble has it as well. So we've been doing a book tour as well as the music tour and the press tour for the movie, which is great. And doing some book signings and Barnes & Noble and Books A Million. And
is the book
like
a little bit about you? Because I know that it's a story, but are you in this book? Like,
yeah, I mean, it's a
loosely
novel,
based
it's
on
fiction,
you?
but it's definitely grounded in a lot of the realities that I went through and stuff like that. But it was fun to be able to explore this character. He kind of has like a frustrated and like a lot of resentment towards like the way that this industry kind of works, which is not something that I personally allow myself to kind of fall into, because it just spawns a lot of negativity, which you just can't have if you're going to make it in the entertainment world. But to kind of be able to explore that was really nice with I don't know, just getting into that character and developing it for the story.
How cool is it? I mean, you're in Toronto. You're also doing a performance at the Drake.
Yeah.
Is it base? What do they call it?
Drake Underground.
Drake Underground. I wanted to say that. It didn't sound right, but Drake Underground.
Yeah.
What can people expect if they have the chance to see a live performance from you?
It's gonna be dope. I'm here with my 4-piece band, and we rock out, man. It's like the vibe is kind of a little bit like John Mayer, Jason Mraz, just like a little bit more upbeat. You know, that I don't know, just like a high energy type thing. It's a lot of fun. We're up there, just jumping around, playing our guitars, just doing the damn thing. It's awesome.
That's really cool. Now, when you auditioned for the movie, did they know at the time that you were also a musician, and like, was that written into the script at the time that you were going to be playing your guitar, or is that one of those things like, guys, I can play guitar, you want me to play guitar?
No, it was definitely, the character is like a busker, like that's his thing, and then he also gets into like this whole legal battle and stuff like that. So the fact that I could play guitar was definitely a huge plus. That I'm not just, I'm an actor as well, but I actually have been playing music for years, not just kind of picking it up to play Kumbaya here and there. So
I can't even play Kumbaya.
Yeah.
I can play taps on piano. That's pretty much it. That's just rolling your fist along the keyboard.
Yeah, that's all right.
Now, for those that haven't had a chance to see the trailer yet, why should we check out this movie?
Man, just because it's awesome to see Vince in kind of like, he's like definitely like turned a new page, and it's like, it's not the typical Vince Vaughn, which is great. I mean, Wedding Crashers is like one of my favorite movies of all time, but he really just pulls in like and just carries this whole movie on his back and just like goes through such an emotional just journey and everything, and just to follow all these kids and see, they haven't had a father figure in their whole life, and this is what they're seeking after. It's just really powerful.
I don't know what made it more, I should say proper English, what made it more sad was the fact that he was the delivery guy and his dad was saying, what are you going to do with your life? Like, is this all that you're going to be doing? Or that he finds out he has 533 kids. Yeah. I don't know what would be sadder. I mean, it's just, wow.
It's props to Ken Scott for writing such a amazing script and putting together such an amazing product for the second time. Did you see Starbuck?
Did I see Star?
Yeah,
of
well,
course.
Yeah, of course you did. So he is crushing it, man. I'm so happy for him, and Ken's a great guy, and it was so awesome working with everyone. So I'm really happy to be a part of the project.
Awesome. Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
I think this is fantastic. I mean, I was looking forward to this because, like, writer, musician, and in a great movie. So so many. I mean, good things happen in threes. So congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Pleasure meeting you.
Great to meet you too.
Thank you.
The Roz and Mocha Show. KiSS 92.5.